What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Wager Zone Podcast, and we are back for another day of soccer bets, guys. If you guys are here for the first time, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, turn those notifications on. Do not miss out on any of the content I have coming out for you guys. And also, make sure you guys go click the link down in the description if you guys want access to all of my official plays that I'm going to be on. Go become a member of the Buy Me Coffee page. The link is in the description of the video. Once you click that link, it'll lead you to my Buy Me Coffee page. You become a member, you get access to all of my official plays going forward. Where, guys, for the month of February, we are up 19 units. We've had like 3 negative days in a row at this point. We had like a minus 0.9 and minus 1.8 yesterday, minus 1.4. It's all missed by one goal or like one race, like a NASCAR, guys. We were literally 3 laps away from the clean sweep. Big crash at Daytona ended up ruining that. Soccer yesterday, we missed the 3-leg by honestly a miracle. Vallecano going out there and beating Atletico Madrid. That came down to our last thing we needed. They end up losing that one. So we're losing by just variance. Or even Feyenoord yesterday going out there and scoring 1 goal in their game where they took 33 shots, 10 of them were on goal, and they only scored 1. So it's like little variance right there that we're missing by. So the reads are all correct. Just variance is killing it. So we're gonna try to get back on track, go back to winning the units, guys, because so far still on soccer for the month of February, we're up 12 units. So let's keep the train rolling. Let's make some money, guys. Let's get right back to the winning ways. So if you guys want access to my official plays, make sure you guys go click that link in the description. Become a member of the Buy Me Coffee page. You get access to all of my official plays for all sports. One last thing, guys, I am not wearing this thing on my head for style at all. I had surgery on my left ear, so I have to wear this to cover up. So I'm not on here trying to not like I just got back from the gym or something. It looks like I'm on my way to the gym. But guys, I'm wearing this because I had surgery on my left ear, so just recovering at the moment. So bear with me while I wear this head wrap for the next few days. So, all right, guys, let's get right into this first game of the whole day in the Greece Super League. Atromitos taking on Panathinaikos. This one, guys, I'm honestly going to be leaning towards probably a 1-1 draw. I think this game has a good chance of being a draw coming out. I think Atromitos and Panathinaikos, if I'm pronouncing those Greece names right, I think both of these games are honestly both these teams are actually very even. I think this game has a good chance of 1-1 draw. Maybe we get a 2-1 victory on either side. But the one thing I do believe, since these teams' defenses are not that good, I do expect both teams to score at least 1 goal. So for this game, my best bet for this one is going to be both teams to score, because I do believe it's going to be a 1-1 draw or a 2-1 victory either side. But both of these teams are pretty much even. So, yeah, guys, both teams to score is my best bet for this game. I'm just going to say my final score prediction, 1-1 draw. Next game, guys, in the Turkish Super League, Kasımpaşa taking on Karagümrük. This game, I'm honestly thinking it's going to be a 2-1 victory, possibly a 3-1 victory for Kasımpaşa. Both these two teams are on the bottom of the league, but Karagümrük is probably the worst team in this whole entire league with the worst defense. If anything, Kasımpaşa could come out here and put up 3 goals himself, but possibly, most likely just 2 goals. But with Kasımpaşa not having the best defense overall either, I do believe the worst team in the league in Karagümrük is going to be able to score at least 1 goal. I don't think they're going to go scoreless. My best bet for this one's actually plus money. I'm going to be leaning towards that over 2.5. That's actually at a plus 125, plus 130. So you're going to get high plus money on that one. Or if you want to take both teams to score an over 2.5, you're going to get a better plus money. You're going to get a plus 160 on that. I do think Karagümrük scores at least 1 goal, but the reason why I'm taking over 2.5 as my best bet instead of both teams to score is because just in case Kasımpaşa comes out here and wins the game 3-0, which is very possible. So my best bet for this game is going to be over 2.5, and my final score prediction is going to be 3-1 Kasımpaşa. Next game, guys, in the England FA Cup, Macclesfield taking on Brentford. Guys, Brentford should dominate this game. Honestly, they're a team in the Premier League, and Macclesfield's in the team that's in the National League. In the National League North, to actually be specific, they are a horrible team, as in they're a good team in the National League, but they play in the amateurs, and they're playing against a team in the Premier League. So the Brentford should come out here and dominate this game. I'm going to say it's going to be 3-1 or 4-1. Brentford should come out here and put up numbers on this team, even if they play their backup team. All their backup players are better than any of these amateurs. I do think Macclesfield can score 1 goal this game. It is possible because they're at home. I do believe Brentford's going to sit a lot of their starters in the first half. But either way, Brentford should come out on top. I'm going to say 4-1 Brentford. And my best bet for this one is going to be Brentford over 1.5 goals in their team total as a parlay piece, because I don't want to parlay over 2.5 on a parlay piece. I've been burned way too many times on that. So Brentford over 1.5 goals in their team total is probably the best bet as a parlay piece for this game, because it is a minus 300, but like I said, use it as a parlay piece. So my final score prediction, 4-1 Brentford. Next game, guys, in Italy Serie A, it's going to be Cagliari taking on Lecce. This game, I'm honestly probably going to be leaning towards a 1-0 or a 2-1 victory for Cagliari. I do believe Lecce is the worst team in this league. Cagliari is at home and they're the better team. They should be able to come out here and win this game. Honestly, I was leaning towards both teams to score when I first looked at this one, but now I'm honestly thinking that Cagliari should win this game. If it's 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, they're the better team. They're at home. They should win this game. So my best bet for this game is going to be Cagliari on the money line. I don't want to take the over 1.5 goals in the team total like I usually do for most games because 1-0 is very possible. So my best bet for this one is Cagliari on the money line. Next game, guys, in the Denmark Superliga, it's going to be Sønderjysk taking on Silkeborg. This game, I'm actually going to be leaning towards a 2-2 draw. I think both these two teams are very even. I think it's going to go back and forth on the offensive end. In my opinion, I do believe Silkeborg is a slightly better team, but they're on the road taking on Sønderjysk at home. So Sønderjysk should be able to score at least 1 goal being at home, possibly 2. But Silkeborg, they should put up 2 goals. They're a very high offensive team. They kind of remind me of like a Barcelona of Denmark, to not the point to where they're the best team in Denmark at all, or they're even on the level of Barcelona, but more towards how Barcelona plays recently, how Barcelona, they're a team that's going to score goals, they're a team that's going to give up goals, and that's how kind of Silkeborg plays. So I do expect this to be high scoring, and I do expect a draw in this game, but my best bet for this one is going to be both teams to score, because I do believe it's going to be a 2-2 draw. So like I said, best bet for this game is going to be both teams to score, and a 2-2 draw is my final score prediction. Next game in the England Championship, Coventry taking on Middlesbrough. This game is going to be for the who's going to end in first place most likely towards the end of the season. Both these two teams are first and second. Middlesbrough's in first. Coventry's in second. Coventry wins this game, they're going to be able to pass up Middlesbrough, and they will have a tiebreaker on the goal difference. So this game means a lot. There's only about 10 games or 12 games left in the championship, so a lot of these teams are going to be moving forward to try to win as many games as possible. And I do believe this is going to be a big game for both these teams. And with Coventry being at home, they might have a chance to win this game. They're probably going to come out here, score 1, possibly even 2. But Middlesbrough, being the better team, in first place, trying to hold off Coventry from catching them, I believe they're going to be able to score 1 or 2 as well. I think this game is tailor-made for the best bet to be both teams to score, because both these two teams, this means a lot for these teams. So Coventry is going to score because they're going to try to catch Middlesbrough, and Middlesbrough is going to have to score because they don't want Coventry to pass them up. So my final score prediction is going to be a 1-1 draw, and my best bet is going to be both teams to score. Next game, guys, in La Liga, it's going to be Girona taking on Barcelona at home. Guys, Barcelona should win this game. Girona's not a good team this season. They had that miracle beginning of the season a couple seasons back, but now this year, they're kind of back to where they're supposed to be at. Barcelona's the best team in La Liga, the best offense in La Liga. They're coming off a 4-0 loss to Atletico Madrid. Real quick, like I said, how we lost to Atletico Madrid, the last night's bet for the 3-unit play, Atletico Madrid win or draw. How you guys go and win 4-0 against Barcelona and then come out and play Rio Vallecano and lose 3-0? Madness. But getting back to this game, guys, Barcelona should be able to come out here and dominate this game. I'm expecting a 3-1 or a 4-1 victory for Barcelona. Girona probably will score because they're at home. But one thing about Barcelona, like I said, they are the best offensive team in the world. Possibly right now it's either them or Bayern Munich, so they should be able to score a bunch of goals. I'm expecting a big game from Lamine Yamal. I'm expecting a big game from Lewandowski, and I think this team is going to run away with this one. So my final score prediction, I'm going to say, is going to be 3-1 Barcelona. And my best bet for this game is going to be Barcelona to win the game and over 2.5 goals. All right, guys, now for the last game on the slate. It's going to be the Portugal League. It's going to be Rio Ave taking on Moreirense. This game, I'm honestly going to be thinking it's going to be a Moreirense 1-0 victory or a 1-1 draw. So this one, I honestly think these are two bad teams. But with Moreirense on the road, I don't think they're going to be able to put up a lot of numbers. And I'm not sure if Rio Ave is going to be able to score. So I do believe this game is going to be a lot of defensive play because both these two teams are kind of playing for that relegation spot. They don't want to lose. So I feel like these teams are going to be playing more to not to lose than play to win. So this is a game where I rarely take these, but I kind of like this one for this game. I'm thinking I'm probably going to be taking that under 2.5. I don't think 3 goals be scored in this game. At worst, we get a 1-1 draw, but my final score prediction for this is going to be Moreirense 1-0. And like I said, my best bet, which I don't really take these, but I'm doing it for today, is going to be under 2.5 goals for this game. Like I said, 1-0 victory is my final score predictions for Moreirense. All right, guys, that is it for today's video. Like I said in the beginning, click that thumbs up, like the video, subscribe to the page, turn those notifications on. Do not miss out on any of the content I have coming out for you guys. And also, if you guys want access to all of my official plays, up 19 units for the whole month of February, up almost 12 units for soccer. We're going to get back on those winning track, have a good feeling about today. So go become a member of the Buy Me a Coffee page. That link will be down in the description of this video. Click that link, become a member of the Buy Me a Coffee page, and you'll get access to all of my official plays going forward for all different types of sports. So, all right, guys, I am out of here. Until next time, let's stay winning.